a big few weeks for summer events that we had to miss last year because of the pandemic. Up in Lockport, this is day 2 for the Niagara County Fair with all of the rides and the games, the food and all the good stuff you'd expect there. You are just asked to wear a mask if you are not vaccinated.
Then you got the Eden Corn Festival that's back this summer. Got started just a few hours ago, in fact. There are some changes for this year, though. Because of health guidelines, the parade, the auto show, and the corn eating contest are off this year. That's why Kate's working today, and she's not down in the South Towns. Organizers, though, are still promising a good time from now through Sunday.
Gonna win back my champion belt. Joining us live is Jeff Winter, president of the Corn Festival. Thanks so much for joining us, Jeff. We sure appreciate it.
It's great to be here.
So, Jeff, health guidelines have changed a lot since you started planning this. I mean, we've talked to a lot of festival and fair organizers, and I know it's been tough for all of you all trying to navigate, the changing rules. Talk about that challenge and what people should know about what you're doing down there this weekend.
Well, we actually had a COVID plan in place. We've been trying to open since the first of the year, putting it together. So we've had plan A, B, and C, and we've changed it up, but we actually we kept a lot of our health and safety protocols in place even after they lifted the restrictions back in June. So we still have all of our sanitizing stations, and our ride operator has some great sanitization practices going on with all the amusement rides. And our vendors, our food vendors and such, all follow all proper safety procedures and health procedures.
It's such a favorite for people in this area. People are excited to be able to actually come back this year. We mentioned some of those changes, that there's no parade, there's no car show, as Michael noted, no corn eating contest. So what went into the decision to cancel those particular events?
Well, when we actually canceled the parade, a lot of social distancing was in place. And again, we get about 4,000 or 5,000 people that view our parade because it is 1.5 miles long. And we didn't feel we could do that with social distancing, even after they lifted it. But it takes us several months to put the parade together. We have over 70 units in the parade, and to get everybody on board we just ran out of time to put it together. The auto show was canceled early on because at that time social distancing was going on, and it overlaps where we have our craft area. And we had to expand our craft area to space everything out. And even after they lifted all of the restrictions, we had found that our craft show had grown a little bit more. We added about 50 more crafters, and it took up a lot of the space that the auto show was. And the group that was assisting us with it actually took on a different event. So we really couldn't scramble and find another group to run it for us.
We've been showing video of the star of the event, all the delicious corn that you have down there. I hate to brag on live TV, but I am a former celebrity corn husking champion, beating out Clay Moden from WYRK. This was years ago. We had to have a shuck off because we initially tied, and I ended up beating him. For people who have never been down to the Corn Festival, they've never experienced the events like this, tell us what they should know, why they should come down, and how does it feel to you personally to be able to do this again? I know how near and dear to your heart it is.
Well, it actually feels great. I mean, this is our opening day, and right now I will just tell you, I've been at this a long time, and this is the biggest opening day crowd. We just opened at 3, and our midway's packed, the food alley's packed, so it feels very, very good to see all these people back. And I'm just excited. I mean, I'm sitting right next to a smoking barbecue, and I'm talking to you. So, but it's just great to be back, and our whole committee, everybody's been chomping at the bit just to really get this going, and the contests, and I just can't talk enough about it. It's just going to be a fabulous week.
Jeff, you're next to a smoking barbecue. I'm next to a former shucking champion. What a time to be alive. Jeff Winter, president of the Eden Corn Festival. Thanks again for being with us tonight.
Thank you. And Michael, we could do it again if you want.
Absolutely. I'll be down. Thank you, Jeff. And I should say celebrity corn husking champion. I put that word in quotes for obvious reasons.
You put the whole thing in quotes.
Yeah,
Let's be
exactly.
honest.
All right, that is going to do it for today's show. We do want to remind you, though, we have a special edition of the Town Hall coming up for you tomorrow.
Yes, we will be live at Roswell Park as the Peloton kicks off the celebration of hope ahead of this weekend's Ride for Roswell.
Yeah, we're going to be sharing inspirational stories and showing you exactly how your donations are helping so many people, including a young girl named Lily who is battling brain cancer and receiving one-of-a-kind treatment right here in Buffalo.
We will see you for that tomorrow, but stay right here now. Channel 2 News at 6 is up next.